Hello, Tansei. Good morning. Dallas Arcand here. I'd like to welcome y'all to Powwow Dance Aerobics. It is now November. It's Movember. As you know, it is the month where it's Men's Health Awareness, and it has to do with particularly or specifically prostate cancer and men, and just gives us a chance to pay more attention to our health as men. And it's really important to pay attention to those things, and just give us our moment, I guess, because that as men we gotta be strong, we gotta be a lot of things, but sometimes there's things that are just beyond our control. And that's my whole point of this class. I'm doing this class for everybody, is to promote good health, wellness. Even though things aren't perfect, I try my best to do my best here in this class, and I do this totally for free. And this is part of my commitment to myself, and part of my commitment to give back to the people, and to continue to do that on whatever level it may be. Sometimes I get a couple hundred people on here, sometimes I get a couple thousand, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's just what matters is that I continue the momentum, that I continue the growth, that I continue to make this class good and make it better each and every time. And that's all I can do. And just leave it here for you, for everybody to do that. I've been sharing little snippets of my life here in this class. We just got through the Halloween celebrations with the kids, and with all the with everything that's going on. It's been challenging. So yeah, thanks for being along the ride and the journey, and happy Movember. And let's give a little support and shout out to our men, because our men are the least supported out there, and our men are always considered to be, we got to be warriors, we got to be strong, we got to be all these things, but we can't be weak. And and that's true for anybody. So all I can say is that our men probably need just as much support as women out there. So that's what I'm speaking to, as we get weak moments too, and we get times in our lives where we need that support as well, because 90% of the self-help books are actually read by women, and very few men actually read those self-help books. So that's just a statistic, like one statistic that I had in mind. And it just goes to show that our men sometimes maybe got a little too much pride to engage in activities such as that. However, that's what helped me get out of my frustration. And I was at a low place once too. And now that I'm better, stronger, and getting to a better place in my life, pushing forward and always just trying to improve myself, I think that more men could do that. That's my honest opinion, is that more of our men. And I try to encourage my friends, my family, and different people, but the choice is up to you. You can the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So anyways, that's my little snippet of a quote for today. And I want to get into some dancing now, get into the normal dancing routine. So if you guys are ready to dance and work out, exercise, let's do some warm-ups now. We're going to do some warm-up activity, and simply all we do is just dance here. That's all you need to do. It's like turning on the treadmill, but in this case we don't have a treadmill. We have the powerful drums, the beautiful thundering, rumbling sounds of the drums, and the beautiful singing of the people. And that's what I enjoy the most. That's what I love the most about doing this class, about being a powwow dancer myself, and being involved in the indigenous culture. I'm very proud to be indigenous, even though I don't look full indigenous. I got these green colored eyes, but that's just who I am. I didn't choose to be born this way. I was just born this way. And you know, the fact that I'm First Nations and I live on a reservation just authenticates who I am as a human being and my character. And I just thought I would share that loudly and proudly. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to Powwow Dance Aerobics. This is my daily class that I do for fitness and wellness and the well-being of everybody if you choose to follow and exercise with me. So right now we're just doing a warm-up right now, just getting the feet moving. So if you're not familiar with it, it's really simple. It's just right, left, 1, 2 step, and right, left, 1, 2 step, and follow that constant rhythm. And basically you're gonna feel it in your heart, you're gonna feel it in your body, you're gonna feel this movement. So this is our warm-up. We're gonna do a warm-up first, then we're gonna stretch, and then we're going to get into some more intense dance activities. All right, so now we're doing that basic step, but now I would like to challenge you to do a little bit more bounce to it if you can. So now just put a little bit more, you can notice I'm getting a little bit more bounce here, more on my toes and less on my heels. So all you gotta do is follow the beat and try to keep on the tippy toes of your feet. And then the best way to find a rhythm in our style of music, indigenous drumming, is I tell people use your hands, because you can actually, when you move your hands, you can see that wave of rhythm go up and down and fluctuate just like that. It's a good rhythm to follow, just like that. All right, right, left, 1, 2 step. I can already feel the heat turning up in me. It's good. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're just warming up, so come on in and dance away there, people. It's only gonna do your heart good, and all it costs is your time, a little bit of sweat, and the rewards, well, your health is going to be the reward. Good health makes a good life, because you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you don't have your health, you can't enjoy it. That's what I believe to be true. So, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining. And this is my morning exercise routine. Besides the other things I do, like jogging, I do weights. You know, there's a bunch of different things. But this is a total body workout, because you're getting cardio, you're getting strength training on your core muscles, and all your muscle groups. Dancing is like a total body workout, and it's good for the spirit, it's good for the physique, it's good for your mental health as well, especially in these times. There we go. So there's song 2. So we're gonna do one more song just for our warm up here. All right, here we go. Good morning, Lynn. Long time. Right on. Lynn used to be out here in Alexander. Hope you're doing well there, Lynn. Good morning, Tammy. And thank you for your time as well, and everybody else. All right, let's get back to dancing. Nice, simple, basic step. This is a good alternative to not being in the treadmill, you know, being a hamster on the wheel, so to speak. All right, so now we're doing some leg curls just to get those hamstrings warmed up. That's the least worked muscle on the body. So get those hamstrings working out. You'll probably feel the burn. We're gonna do this for the entire song, and you'll probably feel the burn. It's the same sort of sensation that you would get from jogging, but we're dancing with it. So we're just engaging those hamstring muscles, getting everything all moving, grooving on the tippy toes of your feet, less on the heel part. So you don't want to be on your heels, because you could actually damage your heel if you're constantly bouncing on it. So I'm just moving along. I can feel my hamstrings already starting to burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that burn going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Oh, that feels good. I can feel that burn already. I don't know if you guys can. Whew. Feels good. Not too much longer though. I'd say about another minute and we're good. It's a good warm up. Okay, after this I'm gonna switch. All right. Going back to the basic step. So right, left, 1, 2 step. Right, left, 1, 2 step. Gotta swing your body with it. Feel the groove. If you stay on the groove, that's a good pace to be on. Remember, it's not a race, it's a pace. You know, you want to go nice and smooth. Just like a river. That's what I picture the most when I'm dancing. I picture the flow of energy of dancing to be like a river. All right. Woo. All right, so that was the warm up. So good morning, everybody. And right on. Thank you so much. Right on, Lynn. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're doing well. Always nice to hear from you. And thank you so much for your support over the years and everything like that, you know, and all you've done for the community here in Alexander. When you spend time with the kids, you know, I'm sure they all value and remember you, and you know, it's a good thing. Yeah, we recently had a loss a couple weeks ago, or was it a week ago? As you know, Lynn, I don't know if you knew Ben, but he passed. But you know, our community dealt with it the way we always do. So, you know, that's a good thing about our community is we come together in times like that. You know, to honor someone's life and so on and so forth. Anyways, you know, while we're alive though, and while we're living, we just got to make our best life, and that's all we can do, you know, because we all got to participate in our own rescue, and that's all there is to it. So now that we've warmed up, I'm going to get into the stretching part. So we'll start out nice and small. This is pretty much the same way I do it every time, you know, because it's what I know works, this type of stretching, and I know that it gets all the major muscle groups, and you know, it's what keeps me in shape. At my ripe age of 42 years old, this is what keeps my body in tune and keeps me really good shape. I'm really grateful for that, and you know, I'll probably be in good shape for the rest of my days if I keep doing this. All right, so we're gonna lock our fingers together. This one, you just lock your fingers together, try to pull them apart, but you don't actually pull them apart. And then you should feel that stretch in the back of your shoulder blades. And just give it a slight little twist from left to right. Oh, I felt that in my knee. So that's the amazing part about this stretch and holding tight all your core muscles, is that it acts as a mechanism to stretch out different parts of the body. So that's where you can feel in your hips and your legs and everything like that. So I just thought I would share that little technique. All right, so moving on, we're going to stretch the tricep shoulder muscle simply by keeping your arm straight, pulling it into your body, and you should feel that stretch nicely on your shoulder blade and your tricep muscle, and that's a very good stretch. You can feel the circulation start to improve in your arm just by doing that one. And you know, doing these stretches every day is important. It helps improve your circulation, your blood flow, everything like that. And you know, there's nothing fancy to it. It's just a stretch that, you know, all these stretches help, and you know, like potentially helping out your health as well. So this one is, we're just doing the neck stretch. You just simply let the weight of your head do the stretch on this part, and then you go from left to right. We got a series of different neck stretches that we do here. So the next one is chin to your chest and bow your head down. And the next one is, we're gonna roll from shoulder to shoulder like that. And you might even feel a little crack, or a little, if you hear little cracks in your body, don't be alarmed. It's nothing's breaking. It's just your bones and joints are realigning themselves. Oh, I got a little crack in the neck there. I probably needed that one. So anyways, from here, putting your hand on one side and leaning away from it, this gives you a nice deltoid shoulder neck stretch all in one. So that's the modification of this. I like to do a couple different variations of stretches all in the same area. So this is really good for the neck, shoulder, and deltoid muscles. Okay, so moving on now, we're going to just do a couple of quick core stretches. So this one is particularly good for the side, and you can probably feel it on the inside of your leg as you do it. You might even feel or hear a little pop. Don't worry about it. It's just your body realigning itself. I didn't get a pop this morning, so I must have had a good sleep or less stress on my back, which is good. I had a total relaxed day yesterday. I did absolutely nothing. I had a do nothing day. I didn't even do this class. That's how much of a relaxed day I was having. Okay, so a couple more stretches. This one is to help stretch out and loosen up the spine. Oh, I felt a little click there. And this helps to stretch and exercise those core muscles, which are just underneath your rib cage and all that. And that's considered your core. And leaning forward. This one just helps with the variety of it. And then lean back. This helps stretch out those core muscles. So we just did kind of like a 360 degrees stretch in those core muscle areas. Now we're just moving down to our feet and we'll work our way back up. So the first stretch is, we're gonna do the ankle. So you're just doing circles with your ankle. That helps relieve and loosen up some of the tension in the ankle. You know, because, you know, some days if I don't do this stretch, I know that if I don't stretch or do whatever, and then all of a sudden I start walking and my circulation's not good, or I'm walking cold and I step on my ankle, I could have a sore ankle all day because of that. So anyways, moving on. Stretching out the Achilles tendon and the calf muscle. Make your leg nice and straight as you can get it, and then lean forward. And this one stretches out good on the Achilles tendon and all that. So good morning. Must have been the moon. Okay, I'm trying to read that. I can't read. I gotta do the bingo squint. Must have been the moon. I did absolutely nothing yesterday. I worked out the normal, but it's good to have rest days. Yes, exactly. I had a Netflix and chill and bannock and stew kind of day. I think I had a little too much bannock yesterday. A little too much bannock and stew. Anyways, it's good for the soul. It's glue for the soul. Anyways, heel to the floor, toe up, touch your toe if you can. If not, then just, you know, grab your knee or something. But either way, it's about stretching this muscle here, and you could feel that. You can automatically feel the circulation improve in your leg and thigh area. So yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so moving on, stretching out the quadricep muscle, the hip muscle. If you don't got good balance, I definitely recommend holding on to something for this one. When I started doing this one, I did it on the floor. Originally, that's how they show you to do this stretch. But over the years, I've got a good balance. So, you know, if you can hold on to a chair or something. I got a chair nearby, but I don't really need it because I just use my balance. And these pivotal points on your feet, you know, that improves your overall balance, you know, like over time. So anyways, have lots of water. So cheers to that. And a couple more stretches, and then we're gonna do this 25 push-up challenge. So if you guys are ready for that, let's do the 25 push-up challenge. All right, so we'll do a couple more stretches, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, so just keep your legs straight. Reach down, straight legs and arms extended. Try to touch your toes. If not, just grab your ankles. Go as far as you can, because this one helps stretch out the lower back part of that area. And I like to do a modified version of this, which is you just put one foot over the other, and same thing, you go down, and then you want to twist it, so you want to go center, and then you go more to the right and more to the left. So it gives you a nice little variety of stretching in that. And same thing, I just repeat and do that again. Center and right and left. And that's pretty good. So there we go. So if you guys are ready for the 25 push-up challenge, let's do that. And if you want to do a modified version of it, that's fine. You know, either way, it's going to build your confidence up. You do this every day. It's going to build your upper body strength. It's going to build up, you know, you don't have to worry about getting big muscles from doing this, because it takes a lot to get big muscles. You got to be on a strict diet, protein, less carbs, and it just takes a lot. You know, ask the Dwayne the Rock Johnson or Hulk Hogan or any one of those big, massive bodybuilder dudes. You know, like getting big muscles like that takes a lot of work, and it's really a lot for show. As my brother-in-law says, he's a professional boxer, and he says, yeah, cardio is where it's at. You know, muscles, they don't really do nothing. They slow you down, if anything. So, you know, toneness is what I go for. I go for tone and strength, you know, to have like good strength. Good strength for me to move and to move freely and just to move in a good way. So if you guys are ready, let's do the 25 push-up challenge now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 25 push-ups, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. All right, you could also do these too. This helps with your abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Oh yeah, that feels good. Feel it. Feels good for the core. And right on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I see a lot of you are watching. See some new names there. That looks like a Russian name. So, hello if you're from Russia. Thanks for tuning in. We're up here in Canada. So, I'm up on the Alexander First Nations, and this is where I reside. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Anyways, gonna get back into it now. Do a couple more dances here. Yeah, we got about 8 minutes left, because you only need about 20 to 30 minutes of exercise per day. Makes a big difference. So let's get back into it. I'm gonna do a couple more dances. So let's do it. Studis, Skoden. All right, so back onto regular style. Remember, basic step. Now it's a basic step up. And we're now gonna do a couple of different combinations that will help improve your dancing. If you are a powwow dancer, this is good exercise to keep yourself in tune with your dancing. It's good to practice. It's good to learn new moves and to help you remember all the stuff that you do know. Keeps you sharp. Because practice makes improvement. All right, so here we go. Let's just do a nice little simple kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, all right. That's a good one. All right, what song do we got next here? All right. Okay, so we got a nice song coming up. So good morning, Sheena Sheen. Good morning, Alice Schrader. Did the stretches and wall push-ups. Not ready to do some stuff yet. Had open heart surgery in August. Well, bless you. Bless your heart and soul, Alice. And thanks for sharing that Alice has had open heart surgery. However, she's still willing to try this program. And that's all this program is for, is to exercise and just do your best, you know, because stagnation, really, that's what puts us in a dangerous place in our health, you know. But moving, because any imperfect action is better than taking no action whatsoever. And that's definitely Tony Robbins teaching that I'm repeating and sharing with this class and everything that I do. So let's do one more quick song, and then we'll do a cool down, because the cool down is really important. Because your heart is, you know, it's something to pay attention to, because that's the regulatory system for your body. And knowing your heart and knowing the rhythm of it, knowing the process of it is really important. Because when we warm up, we bring our heart rate up. And then when we're stretching, we're kind of bringing it down a little bit into that peaceful, relaxed state. And then when we do the push-ups, we're bringing it back up again. And then back down after the push-ups. And then when we do the full out dancing, we bring it up and up and up to peak performance level. And my heart rate is probably about 120 for my age group. It's about a 120 BPMs. Just depending on your age. The older you are, the lower your peak performance is. The younger you are, the higher your heart rate peak performance will be. So, you know, my resting heart rate is below average because I'm very athletic. So my resting heart rate's probably around a 40. And it's, when I went for a checkup one time, the doctor was like, "Oh, there's something wrong with your heart rate." And I'm like, no, there's not. I'm perfectly fine. They didn't know that I was very athletic. I guess I don't look like it, but I'm pretty athletic. So anyways, let's do one more song, then we'll do a cool down. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now it's pretty much at the half-hour point of our class. So we just did a little bit more peak performance there, and now I like to do the cool down. We at least need like 3 to 5 minutes to do a cool down, and that's important. You know, I'm sweating, and you know, I know that I've warmed up and exercised all my muscles now. So now I'm just doing the nice cool down, a nice soft dance like how we started. The cool down is similar to the warm up, because when you cool down, you're basically still moving and allowing yourself to bring your heart rate gently down to the resting heart rate or close to it, because you can't just stop. If you just stop after doing a peak performance, that's pretty dangerous on your cardiovascular health. And you know, ask any doctor or any health professional and they'll tell you that. And the only reason why I know that is because I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been at this for a long time. Yeah. So if this is your first time tuning in, thanks. Appreciate your time, and that's all it costs. You know, like a little bit of your time goes a long way, like especially when you're putting in effort to exercise, and if you make that commitment to yourself, it becomes like a habit, a routine. It's like the great quote goes by the great Aristotle. It's like, excellence is not a singular act, but a habit. You are what you do repeatedly. So thanks for tuning in there, Brian, Regina, Wiaranga. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name there, but really cool. Thanks. Learning dances, getting healthy. Yeah, well, that's what this is all about. It's not only just about the dancing, but we use, like, I'm using powwow dancing, or my version of practicing, as a way of exercising and staying in shape. And that's why I share this with everybody, because anybody can do it. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. You can do this at the age of 3 or 4, and you know, just continue that habit of practicing and just continuing to develop that healthy habit on a regular basis. Because you know, if you don't take care of yourself, eventually that stuff catches up to you. Because you got to think of how our ancestors were. You know, they had to literally chase after their food. They had to literally go and gather their food, walk for miles and miles and miles. And that's why they were in such good shape. Just like, you know, how a deer runs, or a moose, or any kind of animal in the wild. And I think that's where the disconnection, somewhere along the line, you know, things start getting easier for human beings, technology and everything, lots of distractions in the world, and then we tend to forget about ourselves and our health. And you know, even I'm guilty of doing that, you know, in my time. So right on, thanks for tuning in. 80-year-old, holy smokes, warm up and cool down are almost workout enough. Well, thank you so much though for, you know, it doesn't matter, like what I just said, it doesn't matter what age you are, doing this will improve your quality of life, your day, and you know, that's all there is to it. And just a little bit of effort goes a long way. And that's why I share this on a regular basis. And yeah, the music, yeah, thanks Corey, and good morning. The music helps keep us going strong, connected to Mother Earth and the heartbeat. Yes, that's true. That's so true. And that's why I chose this style of workout, because for me, you know, besides going for jogs out in the land and whatever, you know, like that's for me to experience on myself. And you know, I'm one of the only very few out here on my nation that goes out and jogs and goes out on the land. I may look like a crazy person because I'm like the only person that jogs around the res with my dog on the leash, and you know, I gotta carry a stick to fight off the other res dogs that try to attack me and my dog. Anyways, that's another story. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And if you find this message of value, at the very least, share this with your friends, your family. Definitely have my permission to share this far and wide. And I just appreciate this every time. So until next time, keep fit, have fun, stay blessed, have a beautiful day, and we'll see you again. And until next time, peace out.